Yes, subscribe. You always dey watch we program them, but you not subscribe yet to the channel. All wetin you get for do, press this red subscribe button, and then you come over here and press this bell. To the bell option, press this one with all. It don't done. It no get for cost you anything. When you do this, na sign for show say you dey support we for make we do more. Thank you for we don help we for share this program. Yeah, God bless you. Yes, subscribe. You always dey watch we program them, but you not subscribe yet to the channel. All wetin you get for do, press this red subscribe button, and then you come over here and press this bell. To the bell option, press this one with all. It don't done. It no get for cost you anything. When you do this, na sign for show say you dey support we for make we do more. Thank you for we don help we for share this program. Yeah, God bless you. You know say plenty people no get for vote the time for election. Not because they no want for vote, but now because of this simple mistake where I can't tell you but so now it go make plenty people no vote. Right now, as the Electoral Commission Salon don't pull the date for vote and for register, plenty people just the yagba and they rush go do things them as then they tell them for do. But hey, members say registration, the voter registration, they begin from the 3rd of September to the 4th of October 2022. Then a number one step where go give you guarantee say you go vote. But if you make mistake during this time, you not go for vote. And I think this way person not go able for help you pan. What in this mean? It means say no ever register na the area where you dey work, do business, or where you dey go school. You know what it make? You don't know. Sometimes the time for the election, then go say public transport not for run. This na big challenge for you. Remember, if you tap na Kalbaton and then you dey work na Lomley, how you go able for go and vote na that side? You go able for waka? The answer na no. So, no make that mistake there. As them blow the whistle when they say, hey, today na the 3rd of September for begin the voter registration. Do ya try by all possible means for register na the center where they near you house. So the day when they go say for voting, whether Mutuka deal, Mutuka not deal, not to your business. You dey go serve full na morning, vote, return back na you house. So you see, if you make this mistake, the possibility go they say you no go vote 2023. So waiting at this yagba now for say me party go continue for then na power, or me party go return na power if I not able for vote. You want vote, they change the whole situation.
Papa, you been tell we say that we trust the process, but man, let's call out the progress of the process. Wearing suit and tie, bandoti karata, thief man they all a thief, now the system matter. I, whoa, yeah. Papa, you been tell we say make we trust the process, but man, let's call out the progress of the process. Wearing suit and tie, bandoti karata, thief man they all a thief, now the system matter. I, Rastaman, me know every cockembu, me represent green, white and blue. That's what me have to do. Then meet the water dirty, then know it make you settle, and then jump inside, then dirty and more. Thief man they all a thief, now the system matter. Salon they go bien, who that now we go believe, oh. Wrong side life, we they live so. I say now the capside life we dey live. Oh. I say now the wrong side life we dey live so. It's just a capside life we dey live now, yeah. Oh now, whoa 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 whoa, yeah. Papa, you been tell we say, make we trust the process, but under the scholarly progress of the process, we are in suit and tie, fantastic character. Thief man, they all a thief, now this is them batter. I, Rasta man, me know I every cock and boot, me represent green, white and blue. That's what me have to do. When I meet the water dirty, you know, make it settle and then you jump inside. You dirty and more. Thief man, they all a thief, now this is them batter. Salon they go be here. Who that now we go believe, oh, wrong side life we dey live. Sorry, say na sana, say na sorry, yeah. Wrong side life we dey live, so why, oh now. Wrong side life we dey live, so I say na the capside life we dey live, no. Yeah, man. Real wrong side life, you know. So frustrating, you know. When you hope say things should be better and then you see some funny, nasty things happening, you know, that continues to render the country backward. It's frustrating. You know, that's why sometimes some of us sing songs of this nature to see how much we can educate the masses and really try to make people have a positive mindset, because sometimes we blame the politicians, but we the people have the problem, because we celebrate the criminals, and when you celebrate criminals, what else do you expect? They reinforce the behavior, they think what they are doing is good, it's legitimate. So we the people sometimes have the problem. We have the problem, you know, we have the problem, and we need to stop celebrating criminals in governance. And until we stop celebrating criminals in governance, we will not come out from this mess up that we are into. Thank you, guys.
Yes, subscribe. You always dey watch we program them, but you not subscribe yet to the channel. All wetin you get for do, press this red subscribe button, and then you come over here and press this bell. So the bell option, press this one with all. It don't done. It no get for cost you anything. When you do this, na sign for show say you dey support we for make we do more. Thank you for we don help we for share this program. Yeah, God bless you.
Hello, we good people inside this one big family house. Well, we don't come back today with another edition inside this house. We always tell una say we there for go and watch for them, or can give una so una self be aware of waiting they go on a mama salon. Well, thing not still stable it and nothing not they reduce every day na plus inside this government. Just like waiting that man talk, see. This government, every day then they explain, every day then they give you talk, every day na talk. Well, Fambulem, of course, this now we had. The first thing today where I want to bring to una notice, because we get plenty things them as always na the basket where they bring to una. But today, you self, they can listen to somebody where they're very close to caretaker Bio. Well, it go don't say where they listen now. But this man, we always say, now a living prophet inside the SLPP party. Because of that one day, today, you can't hear he waiting Alpha Saidu Bangura talk, but Maada Bio, we make 30 days, we're not able to get peace under your government. So ala and lock, bit, chuk.
And where we they talk about Maada Bio, we know they talk about before Maada Bio become caretaker, we they talk about the term where Maada Bio don't get a job, and where Maada Bio na the caretaker as we dey talk so now.
Well, it's still not up there. We still scratch the reggae. This is Omona. Not even forget back, see. Almost 3 months now. I mean, 1, 2, 3. They're not able for repair the power ship where they supply lights in the city. We make blackouts. They find Kilwi and Poilu property them inside capital city. Jembe Pierre.
You get right?
How they go? Na so they come.
You sabi.
Well, today, you go fortunate for can watch one video where make the first time Minister of Transport for an Escoma in your regime. The video will make it find itself na Pandemba Road prisons. This plenty thing and they inside the basket for unatide. Me na Bible Kably, the stubborn warrior.
I begin and arrest so. You stubborn. You begin and don't arrest for nothing. Anyway, no gonna say you but good thing dey for you inside the program today. But waiting at this thing for say the ship na water, they want for push them now like how they push the ferry. Because 3 months ago, well, I can understand why car power ship they no want for repair. Because the government don't owe them over, and they say over $50 million. What do you expect? Now business na profit. So now I think they want for use that day as a way for let them pay them. Say we not get better money, we don't owe we not pay we so we able for use the money for make the ship. Because who's kind waiting this now? 3 months they're not able for repair them. If they're not able for repair and say them for, if not true contract now they go on, then for don't make the order one come and can replace this one because they get plenty one. Oh, I mean the Turkish ship. They get plenty one. But oh yeah, I see some people right now. Them power bank no they left them phone there. I don't mean for provoke nobody, but power bank no they left phone right now. You know, you were guilty. You know it at the talk. Eh? Then so that way, other the cap fits. But I not go feel bad too much if the Minister of Energy if they work out with power bank na hand. Who that's not me and you. We not for workout power bank na hand. A big as long as we want for talk on go na WhatsApp. Caretaker Bio say na we light say na they go na WhatsApp for talk boku. You know wetin dem do that honorable member na ya. Na we light say na go continue for talk. We light not the phone not charge. The thing not cut for himself. So now the thing this inside the yard. But sometimes Bible ain't get beaucoup light.
You say the comment?
I don't know. Anyway, maybe just one past day no more small bit. Yesterday we see there and tell you about Congo Cross. That thing will happen at Congo Cross, ain't it? Well, now the police themselves don't confirm say the motuka the way they work and treat. Then tired and smooth and other bad thing them will cause problem every other day. Well, locally in quick one but as another accident happen. Now Waterloo this time with longer trailer. Where I say trailer, longer one. So now we can hear you waiting the police them get for say with this. Let you see no more now. How responsible them police they are be. We come back just now for can talk about the rest of the program.
Mustafa today, Division Attack Officer Waterloo. Now one person now fatally injured and I end under the motorcar as I talk to you, the motorcar for them and bleeding. Now all efforts will make now for getting the pain way at least we able to is the motorcar or low able to pull the body to the injured. seriously injured, but then the government was split out. Now at Alo for treatment. Hey brother, I know say accident. It can happen when you get human error. An accident. That is, his driver don't tire. Instead of you park the car, you know when you park him inside the manager the next day. So just sleep check him. All that can cause accident. Mechanical failure, the maintenance of the vehicle again. This motor car, it point, the hammer, the tire smooth. They get capacity for load, and they overload them motor car and the tire is smooth. Instead of the training tire, they overload them motor car and at the end of the day, if you see that tire, the lives of the people in the go. This particular accident we have when things within a decision force will try for put the one we left inside the motor car, inside the accident, you know, no way not see them by it. At least they will explain to me as to how it happened. But when you look at how the accident happened, this can come on an upline. If they come from upline, when we get this accident, it move to come by Freezer Highway, Freezer Road, go to the road, come on a Freezer, and they come for them. So when you watch down the one, you will not say this man is even the over speed, then sleep is deeper now. Because when you see the most outside can there, now that's for now, until you get the driver, we will ask because that person will lose his life. We don't know how you get from in this country. And no one let people lost their life for accident because we don't know how they go for this. So that they can just continue to talk to drivers, let them very careful, let them take them time, let them know how to use the road, let them know their speed limit. Now, that time they will get through. Now use tire, not to better tire. So if you say they fall at the road, then that time they need a fire, they lost life. And just a truck them, and the decision they approach you. And therefore she said the maintenance the motor car there, put your tire correct, get your wiper so that you will able to see your view. So all that they have used if the driver can they obey the language of the road, accident will be minimized.
Well, me people una don't see the video where we play una usai a tributing police because we don't know what the button stand for. Tributing police up they analyze what the accident we just don't happen. Well, of course, there's some of them things here we always talk where people in the come at we and cause we, where people in the come at we and call we names, people in the come and tell we say na propaganda. You know, Solomon, they see the fact, but because it not be affected it not care. You know, now this will be the talk yesterday, but love. Until we begin love with self before ever, most of them here what they cry for, we able to achieve things that way better more than the system right now we the operate on. You see this police where FIBA where frog died 3 days inside water, it swell all side. You know me, I don't know how they choose themselves to say. That's not the problem. You know, the words them way in the talk. I don't know if you're aware of in words them way in the talk. The words them way in the talk don't really tell you, say, they as police, they're not even responsible inside Mama Salon. You they talk of the drivers them for making them take them time, the tires them way we they use na second and tires them. Now the driver they in care of that, or you get a separate body where they in care of that. The driver and road transport, who that you for talk to about flat tire or smooth tire. But just like what you can tell now, some of them people there na reward them can give them, whether they give them their offices they are. Now make when you watch Salon, 99 of the offices them now so problem because that man were capable of being in that office. That man will get the potential of being in that office, will get the know-how of that office. They know they put them there. If they go out in cousin, in brother, or would have not support them, then put them there. So at the end of the day, waiting you they expect from that office. Now damage. Now in the apple with some of them police there. They're your responsibility and road safety responsibility. Now that they take them, they send them as an advice to the driver. What an irresponsible police system now we are. But you see, then they worry themselves for go all that Okada man, go all that driver for make them get Osusu money at the end of the day. But they not get time. Okay, let's say road safety, no, they do their own work, proper one. Because just like we have the talk yesterday, they're not there for safeguard lives, now the country, then they for do business. We don't have the highest possible we get license for the day. Now in the day for. So that's they make motoka no they even come for fitness. Or that motoka we vehicle examiner for go out for go see. Because of 100 or 200,000, they don't can get them. You know, a common road safety gate safe. You don't write fitness for that motoka day. You don't send them. And being that in the vehicle examiner, you don't write and sign fitness for that vehicle day. That license officer don't take and say the car qualify for get the license. What instead they do is they go ahead and process them for make the license and the car driver for get a life card for make it get number. The next thing that fitness slip day, then they take them to the factory for go print number plate. Which the car no the vehicle examiner no they even go outside this motorcar park. Now assume say a big car. What's my responsibility as vehicle examiner? Because you don't go examine this car, when the plates come on, you as a vehicle examiner, for even accompany the owner of the motor car, for go and fix that plate and see everything confirmed na the motor car. But no, road safety not there for that one day again. Road safety there now, for that sabi thief license like IG in Peking, would sabi beats the system where they can't do work there, where the money not go to the system. And you, the police, again, gets responsibility. Now, what safety not sabi the work? They don't know the work. You, the police, they're not street. What you tin up there for? You're not tin up there for collector ususu. You're not tin up there for the seizure advantage, but that poor Okada rider. Because Shembepi get 4 motoka them, 5 motoka in the street. Already they don't go see the LUC na Eastern. If na Eastern the motoka they run. So the LUC don't tell him about they say so motoka them. We will not see them, we will not touch them. So if even the motoka they not qualify for fly at the road of the city or the country, then you work. Because MBP don't go give the commander within that area they say this na me motoka them. Months long, you don't go get your own envelope. So the commander they make sure protect in traffic police them say MBP in motoka them we not know it is there. It make sure for give them all the register the license number of that motoka. So when the motoka pass now, the traffic police, it know they get time for her. As well as the traffic wardens. They are all out there for business purpose, not to for check cars, not to for save a life. So now you get a police who are not even responsible by in words them. They say the driver they need for take time, the tires them what they use, use tires them, not to new tires them. If you say follow the speed of the car, it cause damage. Are you kidding me? You really they talk like a traffic police officer or like a police officer who know about traffic? So this now the country will find yourself. But just like what I mentioned yesterday, all of this they able to change when we begin love with self, when we begin value with self. But the way how the country they go, from the frying pan, now we dey middle the fire. Meaning, we dey go back to worse. We always say, salon, they on reverse gear and an automatic back, not to manual. I rest my case first, me brother.
You see, I know say any side where the law and order really get they take real cause, not to buy them, they buy them like how some people can say the police they na my pocket. They actually they do things them way right. In other words, sometimes they when the law they work better one. You no need for talk, you no need for advice. When person do this thing, you know waiting at the repercussion. But for example, we don't talk about it yesterday. Lot of container them, then septic tank there, yeah. Then other big motoka them, the one the way they go apply and back. I don't see, for example, motoka they cross that mile 38 checkpoints na net. They not get headlights. Nah, touch lights and then they use. Touch lights. The driver or the apprentice they pull in hand. The apprentice they pull in hand so the driver back pulling one hand so. Then they point the touch lights. Then they go. Police they see them, then stop na checkpoints, then go inside the Ibale, that then small tent where they can make. Yeah. the arrange waiting and get for arrange come on, I do back now go then go. So who cares about the dead rats? Now only the lazy cat. Now go then go. So as long as the driver in hand the streets, you know get one problem with that one day. Now yeah, so we go see motocar they come on upline. Would they for example? You go see the face there, the waist there na the side, but na the same motocar. You most of una don't see them things then they. The motocar in waist they bend. Then care how then they call and the sachet or waiting. Help me ba.
Now in the sachet.
Yes, it cannot come on in position. Now so the motocar instead of it go so, now so it go so. It pass back.
It lost tracking.
Yes, tracking. It pass back na checkpoint. Then they say nobody no care. You come out today, you go see for example, then same would they also. If it come for Kawaka, you see say it not get one better break. Waiting they happen. As it go, you see an apprentice, they bien it hold the brake for the block na arm. In case the motocar one for reverse, you go see run, it go put her under the tire, the motocar team check. All of them things they are so, police they see them. But then they wait for the last minute where something happen. Like yesterday, we find out say now like one person and die instant at the scene, and other one then critically injured where they suffer serious one in hospital. Then they wait. Last minute, they go tell us. But unfortunate, apart from the accidents, for example, where happen na Wellington, we don't see several accidents and they happen, different accidents then. So the point where bike and motocar they meet up, then they bang, the motocar and the bike they catch fire. Can you imagine? Things then they where the authority them need for do, but they need one. In as much as the authority then get work for do, we the citizens themselves get lots of work for do. Because sometimes you see say this na danger, but we dey go back and we say we wait for the police or government. But at the end of the day, that government, or they refer to as the executive arm, where plenty people can say na they na government. Then see don't nothing they do there. Nothing they do there. But again, now me and you back, we dey drive the same begging ground. We go bang we own family member them back. In some cases, them most of the driver them back the left day. But oh yeah, waiting at the changes them, nothing not the change. Road safety authority the wait as accidents be then call the lift for go winch the motocar and go put them. At the end of the day, the workman the way they work na the works yard, they end up for pull all the parts them, then sell them. Or outside the thing again. In fact, one thing safe where you know for pray God for. Not forget, I like na small accident upline. That upline road. You get small accidents before then they come to una for car arrange una. Una load there all dollars. All $10. So you really get for the think of certain things then and no say I for do the right thing. Notwithstanding that, now two sides to the coin. We where they drive and they use the road, they want themselves where they maintain the law and order. They get plenty work for do. But oh yeah, a monkey dunya, all man day pain. We move. Then there's we been the year but teachers there. Then they strike, then say for the condition of service. They need better condition of service. Then they see other one them they get big salary, then they know they get. Well, as they cry they go on, caretaker Bio don't give their word say, we no say una don't ask for bokuti, una able go na. Una reward na heaven. Hey good. Anyway, listen this video, or watch this video quick one from Kono. Also caretaker Bio. But they talk about different things there. When they come back just now.
When I had a commander, an officer can I have 210 for 11 years. No, sir. Hey, if I lie, they lie when I tell me. When I had a commander, an officer can I have 210 for 4 years. 4 years. Me and no members say, Minister, I don't canaya. I don't canaya. Now only few chiefdoms don't left where I don't enter the chiefdom headquarters the age. Me now the only president where don't enter all the chiefdoms there. Now Kono district. Ever in the history of this country. Even the one that we are not visiting as president, I don't go there before. That if you want to know how you people then they suffer or enjoy, if you want for compare, report where MP go give you, where you minister go give you, now for go see for yourself. I'm happy when they respect them, and when they cancel, when they bring them come. If I met them, they see them big one then. Waiting with man called role model. Then they see, without them they talk. It is Mapianda, he say, me, I want to become that woman. Me self want to be like that other man. At the land the book pass that man they find. Now so picking the group, picking them a copycats them. Now land and the land from what they do. So when they get an opportunity here, so then they see and learn so that themselves go emulate the big one, the good examples then. And with future, then at their hands. Why I talk about the teachers then? Because we all wait there today when our leaders around the world, better in the fields of medicine, engineering, education, we are products of teachers. I want to say a big thank you to one of the teachers the way they are for saying when our contribution not go unnoticed. We cannot pay you enough. I don't say when I be the action, you say when I say may we increase the salary, if we get to the increase some. But they, we can never pay you people properly. Me wait him up now. My class 7 teacher is still there. My principal, former principal is still there. Where he see me, where I be president, now he ask me. He said, what else do I did in this world? He said, if I die today, I don't achieve. That is what you do. Now they create all the big people in the world. All the ones that will get for lead, not just politics, all the engineers, all the medical people that they see, the policemen, they teach, they even teachers there. Now when they do that job, we can never pay you enough. I hope say God go abundantly reward you on earth, and we're gonna go meet in heaven. All teachers they go to heaven also. Although some bad teachers they today. Some man not use good leader. They don't use to their leader the way they lie no more. Talk and do nothing. Talk and lie. They don't even come. Me, I choose for talk and do because I want to establish a respectable relationship between me and the people of this country. Now when I vote me in, what I able to do, I'm for able to do and for una because now that make gonna vote me in. If we not continue this relationship, I go tell you now in future, man, nobody not can tell you, may color not blind you. Vote for that proven leadership where go talk something and do them. Because now the only way that they will be able to get una for make una self get small alafia. Make una enjoy life small. What would they talk about hospital? What would they talk about roads? What would they talk about water? What would they talk about university? What would they talk about bridges? What would they talk about?
Well, Fambule Munado, Munado Yagi.
Waiting funny.
I know for laugh.
No.
How na family this show? Abego. Fambule Munado Yagi. Waiting talk and feel come and talk na this video. So my pay you can't bot me. I ready for you. But people that don't hear waiting, government that don't come and talk on this video, we just don't play you, and we still pin them for you at the screen, so they able to screen them back with your eyes them for no waiting it talk. If not better thing or not to better thing, waiting it talk. If it talk in the interest of the people or it just they talk because na campaign time now, or waiting it talk if not something what we they see with we eye and feel now system. You go help with judge them. Now make opinion for you at the screen as you wear in boots. like they man boots the way, then they work in other country them. Anyway, okay, understand. Excuse me. It can talk plenty things them, but we always tell you say whenever we can bring us some of them information there, because we would talk on top of them people are waiting and they talk. And being that now so we they operate now, now it make yourself where they listening, you get a responsibility. We are in where them people are they talk, you get for listening carefully. Because when you patient, you listen to what they talk, you don't know whose side they try for go, or you don't know it's not the ending of that sentence where they try for make. But again, I always tell you now, say, excuse me, I don't know if Maada Bio in supporters them all, they really understand or they can really lecture them good for certain words them way they use for make them show the definition of that particular words them there. Maada Bio it's now before you show on the screen. He say, in any government na role model. For God's sake.
And then I electric me more. Not to shock me, electric me.
Maada Bio say in government na role model. And to me, only to understanding, you as a role model, people they look out for things them where you they do it and they copy na perfect things the way they say they able. They go cheat other people and then things there. So if Maada Bio waiting up so with that green, I don't know if na siphon material or na khaki material they show for them plus the boots. If they come here for tell we say in a role model. Well, me not go talk, but you waiting at the comments. Tell me why una help me do it because me. I know even able to end up. They say in a role model. And Maada Bio say we salon people them, we like leaders them where they talk and they know they do. And I make in choose talk and do. One thing about Maada Bio, people who feel say way Maada Bio they talk, you don't know what they talk, you know exactly what he can talk. But the only thing where they talk, they always talk the opposite. In area of lapses, now they turn around, it try to reflect them to another person, and he take the other person in your own area of achievement, he penetrate them by himself. If Maada Bio of all in 4 years plus, he say, salon people like leaders, them we know the talk and do. In the talk and do. Well, I don't know, because for them, they choose in one them, they always they hail and praise this man, see it they do. But with the majority, we not see it because we still suffer. So waiting at the talk and do. You know, when you don't feel a country, you don't need for go and find excuse. Let me tell you yesterday say, Bio in government na PlayStation generation. They don't even know the issues they're waiting for address or attack. Now so excuse. And you're going to talk again about the teachers them. Okay, talk fine, you begin to praise them, and you don't tell Una the teachers them say, they're not going to pay you now. You see the senseless word where caretaker use? Because that did not make sense. Not to cause you not feel bad. Till you not make sense, it don't make sense. You understand? For make Maada Bio say, the teachers them they cry for improvement of their life and service. Not to say they don't want to improve them. If they get the money, then they increase them salary. You understand that statement? But Bio waiting up so much not the failure, where they not the pay them. And where he can power, he makes sure for boom in salary and minister's salary before ever it is done. You don't ever think of teachers. Almost millions then they pay honorable. Ordinarily honorable. When now so they talk so the house local. But they receive their salary. The teacher, they go every day in a class. So school and in a double shift. That teacher will do it even tell left in family. Bio they can't tell you outwardly now say if they get the money for add teacher salary, then they add. How much they pay you? If now half quarter of you travel money no more self, you could say let them put this money to the teachers on your side, it reflect on their account then and the salary. I think most of them grumbles there, we know they see them. And I tell you for free, caretaker be on you don't study now, you don't sit down. Couple no dey again. That boku fly all. Couple no dey again. The half couple we did, and they can keep on for the campaign. Fly again. Go. But until we treat this man, like say, we just give him this position as a caretaker, not a permanent something we give him before ever he realizes himself. That's it, they don't go sit down in corner. If we dey feel the pains them, or we dey cry but so. But if we don't feel the pain them, 2023, okay. We not get for voter, we not vote back. Who they see there? August this year back the talk. You board arrest me case.
Okay, I like this way you talk about the teachers there. You don't really touch on that, but let's just take on quickly. Inside African Express, Chernobyl from a Facebook page, it's a first comprehensive list showing individual details of rent allowances paid to over 230 political appointees, including judges and state house consultants. In other words, this not just, allowance. We then say allowance, not to parts. Okay, sometimes in there, some people in salary, the allowance they can put them inside it. We not get better salary. But the one that we get better salary, then they always put them separate. Yeah? So this now we they try for talk about. The one way then they say this not just in allowance. Like for example, you want for use this for buy, close them. The way they can say, in other words, they can say you wardrobe allowance. You want for use this for pay you rent allowance. Yeah, you transport a fuel allowance, you this allowance. Then say the combined or the comprehensive list where they don't put them together. Let's take quick now this side way now the highlighted part here. Let you see something quickly. Just watch the highlighted area quickly. Let you see something. Yeah, fine. African Express discovered that the cumulative, when they say the cumulative, that means say when they don't get together, they don't put all together. The bulk one, now the cumulative rent allowance, rent no more allowance. Yeah, we are talk about digits now, like for me house. Yeah. And then two rooms and parlor, self-contained, I get garage, I get everything, big compound, all everything. And the one who also take, for example, yeah, where they say the rent, the government, the parents for you, where they don't put them together. For officials then, where they list, like for the year 2018 to 2021, now they say fiscal year, yeah, 2018, 2021, no more, it reached 37 billion 490 million 144,580 leons. Bible, you did it?
I'm not gonna say you.
Okay, China not done it to low security continue for saying. Is it an amount that equal to the combined monthly salaries of 28,839 secondary school teachers in Sierra Leone? They say secondary school teachers now the one that we get HTC and some back in backup with degree. Where them put their monthly salary together. That money they where they pay about 230 government officials. 230 government officials where they pay them from 2018 to 2021, sorry. Then they able for pay 28,839 secondary school teachers them. The rent allowance so we know they pan fuel no they to wardrobe allowance in order to waiting again they can give them per diem for travel in order to this not just the one way that they say rent. Now you rent is bra for a year, now you rent is take and enjoy. I see something they happen na parliament, for example. The speaker they get sitting allowance and then waiting they get salary. I not say if you get sitting allowance, it means say you know they run on salary. But this not to today it begin, but na a very bad thing. For example, let me go to the council, the local council. The local council, the councillors them, they give them sitting allowance. That means say now only when you go and attend sitting, when the council gets program, una can meet like monthly, so it depends almost on a meet per month. Now only when you go sitting, then they give you allowance. If you not go, they need you. And you not get any other salary. But in this case, you get salary and you get sitting allowance as well. You see, eh? But when it reach to the teachers them, they say the reward na heaven. I Akmal be they say Maada Bio they go heaven. I don't know. Fatih na they go heaven, yeah, so okay. Anyway, so this not the thing then this way we just want for make you understand with this. But another thing where Maada Bio talk about is say in the caretaker, we don't work. Now all the villages them inside Kono. Ladies and gentlemen, waiting in a Kono. Brother, able help me?
A diamond.
Diamond. So why it work on all the villages then a Kono? Before it become caretaker and after it don't become caretaker?
Let me ask.
Mm-hmm.
Why caretaker Bio?
Why is so much particular? Why it work on all the inside and the inside Kono?
Well, because if they look for something when a benefits and it gets benefits there. Make left no side, as he say, na small side no more now. For like complete the whole corner. Because for any go there, it bring something where the benefits in family. But until we can play something where they make people them believe, it can get in which woman when I need come and expose her. They go find my people a year before we go inside that topic, the proper one.
Okay, that's cool. All right, that's cool. Really cool. Well, we be a woman. It talk something. It simply tell we waiting to make it get zeal for go per certain program and for as well go certain places then. All right, let me listen quick one. Waiting, Fatima been talk in short. Now the Marampa minds, the same way them call and for let talk about a man. Let introduce a man. Yeah, it's sort of funny, but it just give me idea of waiting make a man fast in corner. Not just listen this one quick when they come back just now.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, ministers, the Fourth Estate, staffs of Marampa Mines. I am not one that is lost of words often, but today I was really not prepared for anything. I just want to sit, chill, and enjoy myself, and hope by the time I leave here, I will go out with some diamonds. Only that His Excellency reminded me that they don't mind diamonds here. So if they don't mind diamonds, I'm wondering what am I doing here?
Well, Fambulem, I tell you, say, before we did talk and end them, una hearing from waiting I say just now, go mother, he get uda the leak in secrets na do when a woman. You don't hear now waiting make them people there, they go na kono. Waiting make them people are patiently they work all the branches them na kono. Well, this way, she say attention, as she say, talk so. Now, no sorry, go talk he say, if he feel say, like where he go there so, he able go get diamond. Like where he can get an akono. So this is the reason we make caretaker Bio not get no salary fasting for worker. The boss always they work, the boss say sorry, he don't work the kono, a small sign no more left. Because for any time where he go kono, he must go tip diamond and bring them. Or they must tip diamond for him, then get him and bring them. So that make it so get interest over kono Upon all the Allah and Ronaldo and the Twitter on Kono side, is still the goodie. We still say the picking them been go 3 times and ask them almost for us when they shout for them. Well, it's still dry because I tell you yesterday I say Maada Bio. Now 2 things they hamburger. Now proud and cockiness. Maada Bio first any side way in no say you know get heavy support the you know like for goodie. But Kono is still the persist they go upon all the humiliation them and the intimidation where they go get straight. After the picking they don't go molest them, it's still goodie. Now people they don't go run pan and back. Without it not ever happen in the history of Sierra Leone. It still get for goodie because it go get waiting he wants. You know, one thing about Maada Bio, he know they fashion something for nothing. This politics self on see Maada Bio fashion. So now because if you don't can't taste where he betrays Strasser, he almost want killing company in best party. Take power now and he go taste. Now I say, yeah, better there. Make it go for decades. Because of that, they lost attention. You know, even look for a job for them. Yeah, he lost attention, and then the next thing, he come back with fake promise them for can't take power. We not in with this issue today. So, as I say, Fatima Hausa mi lekam imot. I did so or I say as soon as it did. And he says don't talk. Say in a post we like talk. The more he talk, the more he gain attention from people. Well, if not in Moriman or in Baba tell him, well, he enjoy more. That's don't even lead them for make he not able to keep a man in secrets them. For anything where a man they do behind the doors by talking, Fatima Bio they can't leave that secrets there. So now the guy get down there, when jubilate. This now the kind see when I get. Anyway, she maybe and I fumble them. I left small for you.
All right, so I think saying that now you don't begin understand why you dey go in and out of the villages them for go, and even where you dey get some difficult time them you still dey go there and get a wonderful time because them villages there. We know say some of the riches them na the villages that they come. Now the villages them they come out. The riches them are them villages them they come out inside. So of course you get for take your time for go inside there. Anyway, we not waste time in that particular area there. We not waste time in that particular area there. So we move.
We fly.
Where they happen right now, assassin also self. And they take me time for type because the cyber law self they on talk we right now. So now the reason this way make at the type, at the reply, and then at the talk. So pardon me for that one day. Something there where they happen, where it regards this cyber law and other things them where they go on in the country. So first of all, let me begin get a foundation of who side the cyber law come out, who side the idea come out for let people and begin take the social media 10 one, take come to where they establish the cyber law proper one. So let me go and listen to this one. We come back just now.
You know, if we come together. Why I talk about the social media, inside Salona, WhatsApp, Facebook, most of the young people are left on a phone get it. So when you propagate any message through that, before you know it's out there, it's not 100%. You know, even the penetration maybe it's about 30 or how many percent. But a lot of people will read now. The WhatsApp, they get Facebook on their website. So we get to take advantage of that. And why we take the internet seriously? Because now in the direct international community and they have a great say in what happens.
We need the media to play an important role in the development of our democracy. But they need to be monitored and controlled. That monitoring is what you are doing. We all need you to protect us in a way. And therefore, your task is one. That is a tall order. The more effective you are, the more our people feel protected. So I implore you to continue to work hard, Mr. Chairman and members of the Commission. We have a lot of catching up to do. That is why we should be in haste, but of course cautiously. We should be in haste to accomplish and try to catch up with the many things that we are supposed to have done, which we have not done yet. The IMC Act of of 2020 is a very important step. So I hope that with that act, we'll be able to regulate and monitor the newspapers, TV stations. As you know, today, the new media is posing quite a lot of challenge to all of us. We have to get our heads around that, because it gives the opportunity to people to hide in their little corners behind the keyboard, and they can cause quite a lot of damage. How we bring or mainstream those and make sure that they can be checked is something that you have to tell us as you monitor the media landscape. Because quite a lot of them have gone digital, so you don't have a physical location for them. But that is why you have a very good array of people from different walks of life, and I will encourage you to really do your job to the best of your ability. Thank you very much for what you've done so far, and we look forward to you doing the job for us in that part of governance. Thank you.
It is part of His Excellency President Bio's avowed determination to live in a digitally inclusive Sierra Leone. And already there are practical signs that is happening. When he took over government in 2018, you had about 6% of Sierra Leoneans on social media. Today, you have about 9%. That means there has been a 3% growth, right? And we have an inherently useful population, and as the days and years go by, more people will log on to social media. The population will increase exponentially of Sierra Leoneans on social media. As a government, we owe ourselves a duty, we owe our citizens a responsibility to ensure that we don't only protect them offline, we also protect them online. So it is in that spirit that we are endeavoring to enact a legislation to protect our citizens online. You know, just a quick context. Sierra Leone is part of the bigger global international community. Sierra Leone already has signed up to the Malabo Accord. The Malabo Accord was presided over, was signed up to by African heads of states a couple of years ago, before President Bio acceded to power. The other bit is there is also ECOWAS directive, right, issued I think in 2017. All of these speak about the responsibility and obligation of states to develop regulations and legislations to regulate social media, digital space, just to ensure that we keep this discussion off to a more, serious start. This is what I have with me here is the African Union Convention on Cybersecurity and Personal Data Protection. Article 24 talks about national policy. Each state party, that is member states of the African Union, each state party shall undertake to develop, in collaboration with stakeholders, a national cybersecurity policy which recognizes the importance of critical national infrastructure for the nation, identifies the risks facing the nation in using the all hazards approach, and outlines how the objectives of such policy are to be achieved. If you can move a little bit further, in Article 25 of the AU Convention on Cybersecurity and Personal Data Protection, we call it the Malabo Accord. Article 25 talks about legal measures. Each state party shall adopt legislative or regulatory measures as it deems effective by considering as substantive criminal offenses acts which affect the confidentiality, integrity, availability, and survival of information and communication technology systems, the data they process, and underlying network infrastructure, as well as effective procedural measures to pursue and prosecute offenders. State parties shall take into consideration the choice of language that is used in international best practice. I could go on and on and on.
Sorry. I mean, the type of talk, say, me people them when I don't listen and watch the video where we Dominion students them come and talk some big English them where we're not able to understand, as we all don't put on now for investigate some of them qualifications them. Like what the secret don't leak, so as Fatima baby don't begin leak them, say now educated fools them. Well, we don't see the roots of them. Now we did on the investigation. We don't play you this video for making the foundation of this cipher, we then call cyber crime, where they can put na salon people in aid usai start. For the video where we first play you, na Maada Bio when he been there as an opposition at that time. I believe say yourself they think better more than some of the one who know they think better. We don't talk something today, tomorrow they forget. The same social media where you see today as a threat. Now the same social media, it be the advocates on that particular meeting day where them be there. In statements them all. If they put more emphasis on the social media for make people and put power there. Now in fast for disseminate message. Now in fast where people they listen. That one a village self. If you're not able to listen from the Facebook, it is able to listen in WhatsApp. Because now radio stations they're not too relevant again. So the same social media now in use where it come into power. Now, I don't understand where they can say we Salomon, most of we quick for forget old bed full. So now you don't use the same social media for gain waiting you want for gain and achieve what you want for achieve. The next thing it can do now, it don't feel threat. The next thing it can do, it don't feel defeat. A sit down in corner with some of in bookman them where we all need for investigate who say the qualifications them come out and say no, this social media, if we left them, it they go out, it they go so. If we left them for make people them use them like how we use them, how we come and advise for make people them use them for make we able to gain weight we don't gain so today. It go more away. Yeah. From there, then begin first the threaten individual them. Now here we see them. We see Usai some comedians them be common and Holland say they don't go report her, they buy out, then they deport her, they buy out tomorrow, then they deport her next tomorrow. Interpol they come for them. Distance Paul they come for them. Paul they come for them.
You say that court don't come out so.
Now court don't come out so. The other comedian, big fool guy. He huge and gallant so. Big fool. He they were fake and lawyer at all. They were quoted in a law study. No wonder they don't come about so like rest no cook fine. You know? We see all that in a court to the commercial today, we get sitting. It's sit down online, they make false life because they compare from the leaders them, the elders, the more they send them out on social media.
But wait, then, you need them false life and they can make so they tell on them, eh?
Of course.
I know a lot make an topic now, but I see the other day, then they complain about how the big one and not care about them. A boss love. How they not care about them, now they self no more in the immediate family, and they care about all of them things and that's it.
Yeah, because then they do this thing for gain attention, so then they will call them for go get better job. Europe will know the secret. Some man in life where they live now, Europe will sabi. So some man can want take advantage of the social media through in politics for can attack certain people them. So the leader they able set eyes on them and call them say, okay, you self can work now.
No, but that's not the truth. Now that we see, even the terms of 110 day where they made the interview like Lima, in the campaign now, where you don't come so now, hope say you go to make the other hand and come, so then go to able for pass them voice. This not to the game, not to that side of the thing. But anyway, like you say, I can listen one time where different people in this say, all man get your own reason why they're not social media.
Of course. So, this same social media, now they don't see a threat. They say, what you for do? Make we count. One can bad law. We get for can try their own to what tomorrow. Then we bring the law. We're not cyber crime law. But the problem now, suppose they happen inside the cyber crime law, I can tell that people are, then they use words the way they don't even know the word meaning. Now they don't begin to misuse the cyber crime law. There's a separate put on. They don't begin to misuse them back. So because they feel say the social media don't stand strong right now for fetch any case, nobody no need for go pay nobody radio station for passing message. Caretaker Bio don't tremble. Yeah, in company them. Say them for can't put this law for journalists them where they talk the truth. For social media commentators them where they talk the truth. For other different people them where they talk the truth. For can't hold them. No wonder where some man now do you know more they don't see face. Then they give themselves false name. But we decide to not take that kind of fete day. Waiting they be. It be. They say somebody for die for reason. All that gets sababu.
Yeah. Sorry, I disturb you. As far as I do, they make her laugh. Anyway, continue.
You know, all that gets sababu. Adversary they attack you right now because the same thing the way in they do now they will do right now. So but being that instead now other senseless man as they listen we right now. Now man we not get shame of himself because what if they talk about caretaker Bio? If Namina he are not the work under caretaker Bio again. Now it dey pain am then call cyber.
Bible and left and force with the candidates just know.
You know. So family, I'll just play this video for making know the foundation of this cyber crime law. Where caretaker Bio don't feel say if you know attack people the way they talk, people the way they send out messages them, it will become problem for them. Anyway, we move, but we're not gonna stop.
Okay, who says stop?
Bring me Alpha Saidu. No time to waste.
No, wait. That was annually launch. Okay, so basically this one is very serious. And we get different things then where we could get for car look into with regards this cyber law. And basically we want to focus on the issue of and how you call them Kemosise and waiting exactly other people them as well get for say with regards this particular issue. So first what we could do for we set the stage. It in a court now. We all know say it in a court. So let we start with the present. Then we go to the past. In other words, let me start with Usa Ede right now. Yeah. Let's start with Usa Ede right now na Pademba Road as it will get for appear back na court on the 9th. We will be this Monday. Yeah. So first, let me listen to Kemosise. No, let's listen first to the report where they put together for Seka in Pademba Road 1. We come back just now.
For plenty people, them is surprised for say courts get sitting around 5 o'clock even 10. And when the courts were been full with plenty journalists, lawyer them, and some member of the main opposition APC party make Magistrate Sake Korana Court number 1 been begin for Yeri from the prosecution and the defense team then different arguments then. And after he listened to the arguments then, he been decide for send the first Minister of Works, Honorable Alhaji Ibrahim Kemosise na the male correctional center, for where police allege say he been talk bad thing them against the president of Sierra Leone, when Julius Maada Bio. According to police file, Honorable Alhaji Ibrahim Kemosise, they tinap na court for answer to one count charge, where gets for do with cyber stalking and bullying, contrary to section 44(2)(b) of the Cyber Security and Crime Act 2021. The police file they show say they accuse Honorable Alhaji Ibrahim Kemosise inside March to April this year through social media na Potuloko district na Bankeloko chiefdom na the Northern Province been talk plenty bad thing them against the president, where he been no say that's not true. Where if they talk na court, the lead defense lawyer Lansana Dumbia been say the section the way police use for charge them clients not they in line with the charge the way police make against them client. We make even ask the magistrates for tell the prosecution team for go do the charge them back. Now this make one pan the defense lawyer them Nicole Wilson, been asked for bail for inclines. Osai Ibn say inclines are responsible citizens and don't serve as government minister, senior politician, when na the current chairman for one by-election, wey for being a Potloko district, and say inclines no go jump bail if the court give am bail. We will make it say inclines willing for give in travel documents them. Lawyer Nicole Wilson and lawyer Lansana Dumbi have been talking at court say for the first time na them practice, then go tin up as shorty for the inclines and been same so ask the magistrate for look inside the accused in disability condition for give am bail. But the police prosecutor Christiana Davis Colby object to the bail submission, and Magistrate Sakekwa been decide for send the accused on remand. Now the male correctional center Sote Monday, May 9 this year. The lawyer the way they represent Honorable Alaji Ibrahim Kemosi na court, na lawyer L. Lansana, Melron Nicole Wilson, A.A. Ba, F.J. Kamara and other one them, and Assistant Superintendent of Police Christiana Davis Cole, Dwight McCarthy, and other one them, they prosecute this case na courts. As all this they be, Magistrate Sakekwa na Pademba Road Magistrate Court number 1. Don't send one alleged murder case we be na the University of McKinney Unimac. Go na High Court for trial. This be after when the prosecution counsel, they don't reply to one no case submission.
Well, Famulem, you will be the doubt the reasons we make or we to make Honorable Alhaji Kemo Sise go down remind when a Pandemba Road as the government say they're not satisfied with the talk them where he go talk now one meeting where he go all na put loco. Now make we listen, waiting if been good talk, we make them say cybercrime don't capture them. Hey God.
Bossy, you know what you want.
Bossy, you know what you want.
You know what they get.
You don't know what they get.
We get something.
We get something.
You don't know what for you.
You don't go know who side benefit go there for you.
So for me,
for E,
in target.
Not to this,
not to parliament.
Not to parliament.
Not to minister.
Not to minister.
Not to council.
Not to council.
Not the president of this country.
Now the end when the president now one.
Now one.
Now one. Wait till they tell you now.
Swear to Almighty Allah. What I talking 100% true.
It's the swear to Allah.
Maada Bio.
Maada Bio.
Native man. Maada Bio na criminal.
Maada Bio na criminal.
Maada Bio na coupis.
Maada Bio na coupis.
I don't play.
You know they play.
Maada Bio don't commit school.
Maada Bio don't commit school.
Maada Bio they say 50 million.
Then Maada Bio they say 80 million.
Maada Bio na killer.
Na killer. They don't kill Makeni. 91. Poloko ya. Prison. Prison. Nakila. Therefore, Alhaji Ibrahim Kemosi say, you know what thief man, you know what murderer, you know what cookies, you know what for ammo. Wallahi, you would have done. You know what thing ever happen?
This election they come.
This election they come.
Either he lost election.
Either he lost the election,
or we win.
Or we win.
Excuse me. Well, Fambul this na the video and na the talk them this way Honorable Ibrahim Kemosi say from Putloko talk where they say na cyber bully. Now student pronounce it because every big English there la no can talk the Gongwana. Okay. Well, me Fambulem we can look inside this talk proper one. No hard feelings.
Thank you. Okay, very sorry, very, very sorry. Okay, let's go back to Sabinde. Sorry, I'm very sorry. I mean, they read some things, few things then. Yeah. So, for example, the thing where they charge Kemosi say with now this. According to the Judiciary of Sierra Leone, the Twitter page, then say Principal Magistrate Sankekura has remanded in custody Kemosise, former Minister of Transport and Aviation, in his in the erstwhile government. He was before the court to answer to one count of cyber stalking and bullying, contrary to Section 44(2) of the Cyber Security and Crime Act 2021. So, in other words, they say he bully caretaker Bio through the cyberspace, through the social media, through WhatsApp video. So he bully him. He talk things them way not to correct him. Okay, let me ask a question. By the way, come on in. This question is for you. I want as we go, you answer me question them one after the other. Okay? By the way, did it?
Yes, I get you.
Okay. The first question, based on waiting Kemosi say talk, he say President Bio caretaker then in the inner coupist he overthrown. True or false?
True. True, in fact.
So,
True.
Normally when they say defamation, it means say you dey talk me name the bad way not to so it be. When they say then get the other word where they use where basically it try for tell me say you dey lie per me. Yeah, okay, assassination of character assassination. Now all of them things then they where are the talk, waiting not correct. Yeah, for example, caretaker Biodo ever mix panku na the country or not?
He don't mix panku them.
Almost 10.
Plenty 10.
210. He overthrown Momo, they overthrown Momo, then he overthrown Strasser. 210. So then kind people in there, whether na now or na past, na coupist or not.
Na coupist.
Good, because you don't mix, you don't put in handy. Now like way, for example, in a been so German, but still it carry the position say in a waiting the third brigadier NT, we mean say once you don't become, you always be part of NT. So that's now one. Number two, Kemosi say caretaker Bio then turn in the thief $15 million from the country in consolidated fund. Well,
18.
Samora Kamara talk the same thing na debate. Yeah? 2018 debate. And caretaker Bio no deny that at all. Ain't he? So, in other words, don't forget about the other things them. Then the waiting down they mean. It means say, la come to me good friend will be the chat with me just now. Alpha Saidu Bangura. Tell we say caretaker Bio thief the country in money. He go with I call him Ghana. He tell we say he even be the buy gunboat. He go take money. He give him brother for buy uniform. When brother go take, he give the rebel them. So he thief or he not thief before this time?
Alpha Saidu, he come and confirm and say he thief.
He thief. So Kemosi say correct or he wrong?
He correct perfectly.
Okay. The other one now, he say caretaker Bio don't kill plenty people them na the country. Well, let's verify quick ba. Inside the NPRC regime, na collective responsibility, because we see inside it take responsibility say Leon Star go Nations Cup under in regime
na
inside the own turn back na they kill Bambe Kamara Salami Koka like na the time this one pull one day yeah na pass having they pass I read them they cry I ask waiting do then say na Salami die. Remember na the thing na the term that the way caretaker Bio been day na the NPRC regime. Come on day, that they don't pass. You come now under caretaker Bio in regime. He call people them terrorists. He call them terrorists. He as well because then go take thing them na machine McKinney. Waiting happen at the end of the day.
Killing.
Kill lots of people. Lone Star waiting happen.
Killing.
Kill lots of people. Tombo, waiting happen.
Killing.
You ever talk anything about that or say I'm very sorry about them things then they?
It not concern them.
So collective responsibility under a government. For now, remember the thing where they don't pull per and by command that blanket where they say immunity. That blanket where say the time where you na caretaker, you dey cover yourself with that blanket day, and then nobody not able for prosecute you. But you get right for prosecute person where you dey in that position day, but nobody not prosecute you. In other words, when you don't come out, and it's by Kuma say, let them carry this case go na Supreme Court. Let them go interpret and for see if the blanket will still cover me for let them not prosecute me. Then say no, sir. So in other words, when Maada Bio come out back, that same thing they get for can happen with them. Yeah, they get for charge jam for all of them things then they. So waiting Kemosi say talk. Now true or a lie?
True.
Good. So I no say where they lie and pausing. Now, something where it not ever happen, you dey try for make up story or all of them things and they. But in this case, I no say cyber law get for waiting. And interestingly, caretaker bio in safe na him prosecute. In safe well na him report this case. Na him then say na him are the complainant for this particular case. Okay? Alright. So something there where I want for let we look quick one. But this woman here, so waiting it talk. By the way, I want you watch inside this talk back where it talk quick one, yeah? Olufemi Claudius Cole through in Facebook account where they say Olufemi Claudius Cole, now that mommy where they can call, where we can cut and short say Femi Claudius Cole. He writes something. He say statistics Sierra Leone worker are owed salaries. Sierra Leone workers are owed salaries. Hey God, I think Leon started playing now, eh? Okay, statistics Sierra Leone workers are owed salaries. Run down to Sierra Leone workers are also owed salary. Nakovac workers, yes, Nakovac workers are owed salary. Stadium workers are owed salary. Teachers are owed salary. But a handful of judges are getting rent allowances of 98 million. Not a salary, for their role in the quality of our judiciary we enjoy today. And those you pay peanut are forced to resort to strike action. What a stupid direction. Oh, no love, no compassion, no sympathy, no sacrifice for the masses. Salon, we all share. We don't get. Hey God, by the way, a big thing they happen at this time. So logo now, what do you take from this thing? All the now Italian for say this government don't turn omunga. They just the old people their salary, they don't turn omunga. But at the same time, they give themselves wonderful big allowance them. They say auto salary, no love, no compassion, no sympathy, no sacrifice, no mercies. Oh my God, Salon, we all hush, yeah. Usher, yeah.
We no say imona, but this we dey be I'm sure because I often have ourselves.
Okay, so I think say now that Leon start on play and the goal with them score now. Oh, now yeah. You know, so now so Leon start can score. Normally, when they do play, they say, oh, Leon Star miss. At the end of the day, say, oh, Nalo Osha. Nice, so. This mommy back again. So, Kemos is saying, in your case now, in our court. Now can go now to your own case, no? In your own case, where they come up fresh.
All right. So before they come into your own case, when they come fresh, we maybe by tomorrow morning they go meet Kemosi and remind. Now we just done with Kemosi in case.
Right.
Yeah, this is very serious because too much of one thing is good for nothing. You know. Just like how my brother don't analyze your own part, me family them. They asked me some few questions them where to my own knowledge are able to answer them. And again, I send this other question to Una where they watch the program and Una where know then things here where Kemosi say bring up where me brother don't analyze and ask me some questions them The things that don't happen to the Bambe Kamara, the Makeni, the Tumbo, you name them, I-91, Losar. Waiting Kemosi say talk, we not lie.
Wait, before you continue, somebody asked a very important question. And I think say it makes sense. And I can tell you something quick. Alosan say on Facebook, he say, was Mr. Kemosi say not making this statement on campaign grounds? On the campaign trail, you have to expose the weaknesses of the opponent to the voters so you can win them to your side.
Not so in this SLPP. You know, they work.
Yeah, but we see caretaker Bio na Kono, right? Where they make ridicule of former caretaker.
Now, no get rights for oppose another people.
We see then same one back. Any way go they call in company the Anyampi Tifman, right?
Not even including in Uma we not concerned in politics.
This in same woman, pan this same campaign business, not where you go talk so all NP station and APC get them when are incitements down there.
Okay.
Anything and do them.
All right.
The teachers then say then they sit down, they not go walk, then sit on strike. Yeah, sit down strike. They not go arrest them.
Okay.
Continue, that not disturb you.
So just like waiting up the talk just now, waiting Kemosi say talk, we not to be on our help we know there for conclude. But we they talk on top of the talk the way that they talk. And a few things that we self know. Mind you, we not go Dominion or Dominion. Now I wanna call no now. That college for fake degree, who not go school. But we understand the basic things them where we able fit for understand. Okay. Now the courts don't decide for remind Honorable Ibrahim Alaji Kemosi say. Yeah? Kemosi say Caretaker Bio thief. Caretaker Bio na thief man. Yeah? Because of that one, they say you're not supposed to talk him. You don't bully Caretaker Bio. But waiting there where SLPP supporters them, including Caretaker Bio, just like what me brother mentioned, and Caretaker Bio in West, whose name the way you know called the former caretaker winner and Stoma. You get proof? But most of them things that we can say talk. They are approved there. You can see them by yourself. You can see them for yourself. Now, few Shembepia bring up so for make you remember the days of Bambe Kamara. Yeah? And no see no talk where they where left where caretaker Bio and his supporters and not talk about other people and call them thief man, Ayampi, this, that, to the extent they hire the so-called and Ben Kerfala for intimidate them people there with no proof. Because we saw that they lost case them massively. Okay. And then, this not important. This was the way Kemosi say toxic, caretaker Bio the lie and thief. Some people them, when they talk about thief, then they look at them the other way, say, now we are going to take them pay money, not thief. If you not caretaker, you come and promise you people them, you not fulfill. You not thief man. If you come and lie by other people them, lie alone, lie not thief. But some man know they look at thief word in the other angle. The only angle where it focus is you go take me money, you get proof. No. Fake promises, not thief. Yeah? But today, we been get the young brother. Where we be feel say, if they sing for the nation, or we feel say, now somebody they try for save the country. We in don't display to we all say, in a be pure SLPP Mende artist. Who songs them, they were embassy not sing against the late Pakaba and the former Agnes Baikoma. Who song them they were in not sing. And who names them they were in not call them two caretaker there we are called for issue. From where in brother, sit down. Because instead they don't pinch for them at the birthday cake. You come and tell me that the comment. You hear any music where MRC sing against the bill, when I bet a song. come and tell me for make we understand we self. Yeah? And at the year, when this happened at Putloko, God, let God help we. I hear people at the pool audio them, they call, well, they call on the Putloko people. They call on the Putloko people. You know, they do mistake. That particular tongue where they call Putloko, if you will make that audio understand, waiting then at that Sunday, and the way how people of that tongue, the elders them, some of the youths them, how they behave in this politics, something like this not happen, you call on Putloko. Now, a big mistake. Let me tell you one thing, or small thing, but Kemosi say. Most of the people in Putloko town, where we not see them the Allah, everybody knows Kemosi say popular na Putloko. When it comes to politics and other affairs, good them where they do. But Putloko na one kind tongue where most of the people the way they live, they do not get satisfied mind. No wonder where they say S.I. Kuruma, it be swear Putloko before he died. And if anybody not believe, you go believe by the things them way you see that they happen at the tongue. No improvement. Well, Putloko na the tongue where that English, where that SLPP, check, go talk na stadium, static. Putloko na the tongue, we get the main word static. Most of the youth, man, then they end. Some of the elders, them, they want to say, they must say, they're not there behind, they must say, because of the lack or because of the good work where they do. Then they behind, they must say, because then they reap behind. The same youth, man, them, the same elders, them, now the same one that they see, that they turn behind a back for go spoil them at the other part. You go meet them, get on a one attack base, then they talk. Well, Putloko first now the tongue where every you try them they pray, they used to be they pray say, may God make the elders them pass away. Because this habit or the attitude where they get, where make this turn or they go before, we they can't change it. Well, now they use them worst pass the old people the way they pray for make them pass. Because Putloko use the majority, they always want, let them say, now in this. Beef themselves. Nobody know one they come pass them. When they begin call a chairman, when they call a chairman say he die. When they begin call a manager, you want them call a manager say he die. Now the habit where they go on a Putloko. As they see say another person they try for come up, it they monitor them. Then go sit down by cabal, they begin to put you down, not knowing say God now they put somebody up. So I tell you, say the same people and when you feel say then they there for Kemo now they call and say let's put like people and cap. When I feel say put like people they do something. Nothing they not get for do. But you go see the time where Kemo go come back with them left arm, they go hey paper with the hypocrisy where they put lock of I begin work and Sunday. I don't work at Kenema Bo Kono. Of course, Kenema, I don't live there. Freetown. I don't ever see. Can be a lunge. You name them. The bad habits where they put Putloko. I don't ever see tongue. We get the bad habit where they put Putloko. Other tongue. They display that kind of bad habits there. And the same people, because of this hatred mind they get for this Kemosi, because of the good work where they do, they start this politics with Honorable Alpha Khan. Now the two popular people that one day for Putloko, where they talk about Putloko. Go on, they can't call them Junior T. Where it be say for me, Junior T last come safe. It gets some to the point at past most of the one they own at the think say, now better politicians in a Putloko. And the hatred mind where they get, it starts with the one when in politician rival when Honorable Alpha Khan, no hard feelings. The time for so they all the tiggy one at APC. And they bring you now, which I just talk about the youth them and some of the elders. This Alpha Khan, it be always they feel threat by Kemosi because he sees Kemosi, he popular na Putloko, person. People in the honoram person. If they say today Alpha Khan they come, Kemosi they come, you they really see the difference. But what is some of them people they fail for realize and they call themselves al-Aj, but they don't believe in God and they play politics for even God. Because when me and Shembepe this, so Shembepe get your star, me I get me star. I know they able attack Shembepe your star. Shembepe not able attack me star. So if na Shembepe your star don't bright, why I not for support them for make things go before? But at the season I'm gonna say no. Shembepe now all in our yard. You know for can shine past me. I begin to do things them we're not just relevant for the innocent people the way they follow me and Shembepe. When I in they go on between Kemosise and Alpha Khan. So as I say, Alpha Khan be they feel threatened by Kemosise. No, this is a small rubber big for them. You know they can't go this stage. The reason we make today then dip on this fed so with and Eskuruma where they say for choose leader put clock or then come up past 10 or 12. They don't able to choose one person where they go convention. We cause this Samura Kamara today where they say the fed so. And they said, well, Putloko, now a very dangerous place. So this Alpha Khan, if you watch technically, the way out it not be able, they don't make peace here in Kemosi say pass. I must say the last peace way I remember they even kill cow. But that peace now pieces. So if Alpha Khan be the feel threat by Kemosi say, now it don't cross carpet. Yeah? Now it don't cross carpet. Now, I the resident minister for SLPP na Putloko. And then Kemosi say don't go all meeting na Putloko. He talk words them where make them say he don't bully caretaker Bio. So you get on no say if really Putloko na tongue of unity, yeah, this case enough for go like how it goes through. But they find out say you get Putloko people back where they and they under Kemosi say in case. Yeah? Because if you get a brother like Alpha Khan, he and Kemosi say, now they be then at the same boat, now he don't come out, they don't jump now the other boat. And that other boat where he jump, make no mistake, now in the represent na protocol, nothing no the whether they want to na protocol, whether file the or that phone call, you know, they pass to Alpha Khan. But because he don't get that man na art from the APC days, you feel say if they call Alpha Khan say that meeting where Kemosi say can what's the way he talks so they can't arrest him. You feel say Alpha Khan this, you know, they no make them no arrest them. Like where he don't fail SLPP so fast. Now that election where he both say that in a test for him, put lot of people and they listen to him. He fail and fail. Being a Makafiosina.
Anyway, I think you don't play justice to the Putloko waiting there. Bible Yakabli of the North.
Let me hear.
I know. In that or no?
Well, yo, na me yourself fight. Na me push the word there.
I know. You got that sharp yonder. Anyway, please, TVS we na television salon. Basically, they do things them on salon issues them. Na salon. I know one thing now the social media right now, yeah. The people where they watch we, not so we no more they watch they watch plenty other channel them. In fact, sometimes in the 3 programs they go on together. Some people and they go all around. So we not care who that go side, who that no go side. We can even ask people them for go and subscribe na some other part there. You know what happen? Inside this particular fight, yeah, we do them together. We know one for take that thing where they say now we. Yeah, we not care about that and day. Now we can always, you know, tell people them say go some side, but at the end of the day, like when they can say they kakapa away. Then they turn back them butu away. It don't happen now, no boku. We don't tell them so now help them for contributing other things, then by the end of the day, now waiting. Anyway, this one now like a colleague where we all work at the same office together, instead of getting your own small thing they do. So please una batu am na in channel in TVS. So for letting you know stream the link they right on both Facebook and YouTube. Una batu am because they get a wonderful thing. And by the way, something they were jealous about this channel. They get a wonderful graphics. I even tell them say I like the way the graphics style, like it really perfect. Yeah, they show say they're waiting. So that's good. That's good. So please, una battle them. Yeah, let's just watch something quick one because by the time the program they done, I they watch back and see something. Let's just watch something quick one. As we talk right now, then get 613. Just not have been 606. Then get 613 subscribers. So please, we want follow now. Click them. By the time we done this program, let them don't pass 1,000 subscribers. Yeah. Thank you very much, una battle them. 1,000 subscribers, please. Thank you. All right. Thank you very much, sister admin and all the one them waking support we. Yeah. Thank you very much. We move. Something the way I want to use a quick one, by the way. Based on all what you don't talk so and this cyber law listing first back to Ernest Baikuma. I don't know if Ernest Baikuma then and the way be leader if he really get sense, if he be wise, or if he be smart. But don't listen this thing quick, we come back just now.
We quickly went into action, and with the help of international players, we succeeded in starting the building process. Of course, a situation like that you cannot build overnight. A situation like that can only be sustained when you continue to engage the people. You give them hope. They continue to see you as a transparent and accountable leader. They see you as a leader that will give space to everybody, a leader that will ensure that the opposition is not thrown to jail because they have offered dissenting voices, a leader that went into action, and with the help of international players, we succeeded in starting the building process. Of course, a situation like that you cannot build overnight. A situation like that can only be sustained when you continue to engage the people. You give them hope. They continue to see you as a transparent and accountable leader. They see you as a leader that will give space to everybody, a leader that will ensure that the opposition is not thrown to jail because they have offered dissenting voices, a leader that will allow the civil society to have a space to continue to play their role. And we ensured that the country became an open country.
All right, I think that's now the former caretaker, Ernest Baikuma, where we actually talk something very, very important where he come up with. We never through somebody in a jail, opposition get for dissent voice, not so because you make your voice add critically with the throw you in a jail and all of them things in there. But before Bible come inside, please, people them don't they support this particular channel we'll talk about just now. They don't get 619. Please, una make later reach 1,000. Please, on Facebook, on YouTube, we get 451 right now where they watch we. And then on YouTube we get 451, and then on Facebook you get 193 where they watch we. So please, una support them. Please, una just go quick one, knock the subscribe button, and please, not forget for turn on the notification. So anytime when they post a video, you go able to get a notification about that one day. Yeah, we do them together. Yeah, we all day also for different purposes. Then, but now we standing, we not care for make enemy. We all now one. The only thing no more, all man they operate independently. Waiting then our content, waiting then our content. We do two different kind of program, two different formats. But now we standing, they get a standard program where they do. Whilst we get we own style on we own. We own I don't know how you go talk. You know so we not care for talk about what to say. But please, una continue for subscribe to Ram now, please. I still watch, say the program they done. Right now you get 619. Please, una help them, let them grow as well. You know, say, Bible we can get what we can talk, say, now we can support we safe. Let's tell you now one technique. They tell where we just begin. The Nigerians, them, the Ghanaians, them, we all been the meet up. You start waiting and they tell we, subscribe to me, and subscribe to you. Now so them they tell we. So basically, waiting me they happen. Then they subscribe to we, turn on the notification, then they ask you for do the same for them. But guess waiting at the other thing we simple. Then Boku and then they really support themselves. So we know Boku, but still we get the numbers for support we save. Yeah, so let we please support we self so we go able for grow. We self need for stand up na the international community. And I go tell you for real, them people here, they no go disgrace we. They no go disgrace we at all because as I tell you, they get standard things the way themselves they do. Let's just show you something quick one. You see the layout. This now so the layout they yeah where you see them now the layout this a very standard as well, and then get decent programs them way then they do. So please una battle them, let themselves go grow. Yeah. Thank you very much to the one that we don't subscribe. We don't go 621. We want 1,000 before we done this program. By the way, honest by come up in the talk just now. Waiting you pick up from waiting you don't actually come up and talk.
Well, this are the base to people we know they see the truth. However, you see them, you try your best for make you pass on the message where beaucoup people not able to understand because somebody there is somebody talks about if other person not really can interpret what this person talk. Put another simple way, even this Creole they talk. You go see that just you make a sentence inside Creole, but if other person know the way they can break and down to other person for make them understand, it will be difficult for make other people know the message where they try for pass out. Waiting at the time for talk here or waiting, I mean. You get people at the social media today where they see the truth, they know the truth, but they know they agree for accept into them because of party colors or tribal lines. I mean say, the things them, the words them, the message, where former caretaker Koma don't can talk so. When we can analyze them, I hope say, you know they come to the comment section and say, we they talk because of party. We they talk the fact where we they see and we they talk on top people and talk. That make I can always tell you, say, it doesn't mean we hate Maada Bio, caretaker Bio, not hate them. But we hate the bad things that we do today to with the people. Today, it turn, they begin to do good things that we go see back with the talk. Yeah? But bad not for pass the good. Now scale, you're not going to talk about the good. The bad not for dominate. But the way how caretaker Bio can pass this particular message, very short message. It's short, take it short. Very, very short. But the message, it make a whole lot of sense. You know, when somebody will responsibly talk, it's easy to know. When somebody will get idea of a particular office, they talk, it's simple for no. There is a proverb where say, when you sabi wash your hands them, you go able to eat with big people them. And where picking, you know what they talk. You know how for mold yourself. You always sit down at the one chair with elders them. This message where former caretaker campus is very, very important. If no more you able to listen to the words them. It tell you see a government, they able stand. By that government, they give the opposition free will for express their opinion freely, with no threatening, no intimidation. But today we see a government where then be they enjoy this one of these facilities where a former caretaker can talk. Now this statement, just one of us where it talk, but by giving the opposition the human rights for talk, what did they feel say it they monitor them? What did they feel say the present government they do way wrong? What did they feel say the present government they do will not go down well with the people them? But because of the people and vote people in order for can represent them, will get honorables them and other big people them. Not to everybody shall be talk. Not to everybody able to talk. Not to everybody get a chance or not the platform to say for good talk. That make them vote their honorables there. But we can't see today a government where it be say the bad things them way then they do. Nobody not for talk about that. Now cyber crime, cyber defeat, cyber bully. Now then get towards them. Ye dominion, ye. Then get towards them. They get the terms them, the jargons them. The book where they come on at SLPP, they must, this pauper. Because I always tell you, say, inside the SLPP, you get SLPP, they will not they feel good of the evil and the bad destruction things them where this new misdirection they do. As well as people who attack the men, they them say, SLPP, not to all men, they man mix from big fool. I don't live na Kenima. Not to all men, they man mix and big fool. That they tell you, say, not to all men, they man is support the authority we can take in government they do right now.
All right. So, beaucoup things in there. We get one last thing we look bigger because you can't handle the back seriously. I give the ball no more, and then you kick. But before we go to the last one for the day, I want to tell Una thank you very much. Right now we get 6:28. But I'll tell Una something. I know they ever blow me breath. Okay, we know they ever blow we breath to them say this now waiting we don't do for help Una for grow. We know they do one for let we gain their own thank you, recognition or what. We just want for help, yeah. So as we talk, so now we get 6:30. We know they do that and we just want for help. So please show them some love. And the thing we're different between we and them, then not to this kind of program what they do. Then they do all sides program, yeah. Then all around that. Then they do different things them, and that make it very much unique the style we then get, yeah. And you no go regret for watch them because you they watch and see say na television you do watch, okay. So please continue for show them love. Thank you very much to honor all. We don't go and subscribe over to them. Thank you very much. Please continue for go and hit the subscribe button for them. Just one time, and then when you hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. Let's tell you something before we come to this. I've been the laugh now, so just know why my brother I've been the talk because something be this with me. I get one message will come inside, sharp one. Hello, I want to know your name, your full name, and your address. I say, who that this please? Now Alpha Saidu Bangura, now in the talk. So
the shameless politician. We be safe now, my papa don't disown now.
Is it Alpha Saidu Bangura now in the talk? Okay, before we go to Alpha Saidu Bangura, well, this year, plenty people get way out and they look at them. Some people say na a doctored something. Some people say no, na in doam. Well, we want for you listen this and listen with all your attention and tell we from the comment section if na a doctored something or not. Yeah, because the things then where this voice we are sabi for be Alpha Saidu. Whether I don't know how the doctor happen because I don't really know how the doctor happened. But this post here, if not true, it really gets sense. So yeah, some of you don't listen this, but for you we no listen am yet, or we no. I'll just listen to and quickly we come back just now.
Today, I will talk about the high level of lawlessness where president they tolerate now we beloved country Sierra Leone. We all know say a government now people there with the constitution give the authority, give them the power for make them orderly control and manage the affairs of the country. But what do they see in recent times, it make we bound forget to the reasonable conclusion that we not get government again as Sierra Leone. Because now the citizens then they see governments they tolerate gangs, rare boy them, where government know who side they know how to forget them, but they just not care. Where then government official then ready for use them but more than they that they go use for go broke ballot box. When they see them gang here, then they attack people and they kill them. President Julius Maada Bio no sabi run the country. But you know what thing? That way a minister, the top officials, they know say they own life them and then picking their life them safe. So they don't care about the ordinary people them. Men are free tongue born that they are men. I not ever see a giant bulletin like this rampant at the country every blessed day. Every day. Tell God thank you now. The technology don't advance to the point wherein we dey see the pictures then on WhatsApp. We dey see the videos. If you would catch them criminal then you go see say the policeman they not even get the capacity for investigate them cases then they trace them steps them and make sure say them put a lasting end to that. But I will go country, people are not get no respect for the laws. But you're not going to be surprised if government officials, the ministers, deputy ministers, permanent secretaries, deputy secretaries, if they not get respect for the laws, how then go ensure that the ordinary citizens them they respect the law? You cannot give what you don't have. If you have a whole group of indisciplined politicians, then they're not going able for discipline the people them. So me people them na salon at the beguna. Let una take them tear so that una heart, that una think about them properly and make una determine for vote the election they not defy again. Now that we don't know say they corrupt, they don't eat baby couple, the auditor general don't show it a report to say they don't spend money autogata and reckless way. Then they live at the detriment of the country. And if you have a situation wherein the president, they thief the country money, if the president, they thief the woman at Santibo Kiat, who that get forfeit for a company now? Time they come very soon where we go get the right for vote for new leaders. They don't fail with totally. The economy bad. They don't destroy them. Schools them. No, they won't find the learning environment at the school and they them bad. When we go able for put the interest of Sierra Leone above we own personal interest, Unale will be serious about holding we leaders them responsible for the action. And the only way we will do that, the way election come, they want they will not work fine. People who don't spoil the country, we vote them out. We hand over the country to sober-minded people that we get a proven record for care and go before.
Okay, so I don't know. Plenty people get things them within the talk. And interestingly, Alpha Saidu INSSF cam now we PV and a PVW. Yeah, say it will go court. We serve the charge under cyber. Yeah, I think that so it need me name and full address. It say because in the work na the Ministry of Information and Communication, so la no worry. It go use the cyber for get me name and address. So I say okay, no problem. So I say, Alpha Saidu, if you know say this not to your voice, you can please come on the platform, let you tell people and say this not to you, not to Alpha Saidu this. But at the end of the day, you know, answer again and they just block me and then they go. So I know say the cipher they work right now. Can also say don't be victim of the cipher. Men Bible read the BD say come victim of cipher. Hey, Alpha Saidu. Anyway, you know what thing torment me? The word them will come out of this thing, you know. The truth na Alpha Saidu invoice. That's not the truth. But it's like for say when you get master sabi somebody we sit down parents seriously. It take different type of audio them. Very sorry. Different type of audio them. It begin to imagine the words there one by one, they pack them. And it really sabi. Now, Alpha Saidu na talk, but by the way, what are your opinion first into this? Apart from the fact that waiting the talk always talk makes sense, but what do you think? You feel say na incident in make am or na somebody na use in master sabi for
you don't need for waste you time pankundo. Right? Alpha Saidu now one shameless politician where he be say any trade agency na so Alpha Saidu talk, not even waste your time for say na in or not to. As long as na invoice share every day. Alpha Saidu na made in Klein Town Chinese products, black t-shirts, as the doctor inside water, it don't fit, it no guarantee.
Okay.
Because the same Alpha Saidu, if na somebody will get shame, a happy way it kind of platform to the see, it go to a court. And if it not go to a court, any time we meet up with the court into assist, we to teach them. The same Alpha Saidu, now one part the person them, we begin Kiate Bio, big stain na the wall, not even saloon. But at the same Alpha Saidu, there is a Maada Bio, what a shameless father.
The same man, I don't tell we say, Maada Bio na don't thief the country money. Maada Bio na person we na coupist. Maada Bio na person we don't pull in woman na house per money we he thief, yeah? Maada Bio, the time when he become flag bearer, he and Kadisi say, no able for account for money, where them pass and get her. Maada Bio say them for make him flag bearer, power, for lay he able for get her money for himself and family. Maada Bio no care for the one they way better, now the one they way unlucky, now he care for. But this same person now he work for so today.
So that make I tell you say, na man we not get shame. I go really happy. Like when let it be seen as it don't come with in face now the profile with the number. Make it not be seen other person. Make it be seen make it further we own case.
No, na in Alpha Saidu. Alpha Saidu.
Yeah.
If
Alpha Saidu shembe pie, na somebody we care about credibility, we get pride of himself, we get shame of himself. If you hear any other person they talk about caretaker Bio, enough for even open a mouth halfway for talk. Because some of them guys here, I tell you, say, I don't know if they can pull any if na nickname there no more or really in practice. When you see it dressed on the screen, so you go feel saying somebody way better to God your side.
Better because he didn't have my uncle in communication, in strategic communication.
Yeah, well, let me tell you now. But be that then copy then cheap, and then rappel ya, then too cheap for just go to tell or go get the pie, so it dress if he's a sober Muslim. The people they even play politics to God. They play politics. You understand? Somebody like Alpha Saidu, and they can attack somebody on social media, say, this way talk to him. If Alpha Saidu do not go with weird na court, if we see Alpha Saidu any side with a court in trustees, we teach them. What a shameless politician. Alpha Saidu let go sit down in corner. The small side then get lady eat. Let's sit down they eat. Not to kind like Alpha Saidu, they can attack people on social media. If anybody they aware of caretaker Bio in life today, where we not be know of Alpha Saidu, now one person we make we know deep about caretaker Bio. Me I always call and say the living prophet of SLPP.
Interestingly, I saw a message in Bako. I say, oh, now the living prophet of
now the living prophet. We will not say caretaker Bio by gun boat if they supply rebel. We will not say Steve Bio be the give come back to RUF there. We will not say Maada Bio give insist to for the Sanko. No, Alpha Saidu can't tell you all let's talk there. But I'll go to court with Alpha Saidu. If what you can talk, we talk for we self or what you talk now, we can't talk. But if Alpha Saidu get shame, but the whole SLPP, Alpha Saidu for talk, if you hear somebody they talk, let no waste me time and kundu.
Hey, my boy, me the can go cyber.
No go, cipher. Alpha Saidu young case, we ready for her.
Hey, na cipher. I don't get my address safe. I'm out in court today. Is it like this guy? I don't know. This is not get sense. The thing don't hit him so much that he don't even know what he talk. If you can ask me back, let me give me name and my address. Who's kind of thing this way be? Una see, Salon. Anybody who wants stand up for talk in that country, they not safe for. Hey, life sweet.
Is you too?
Alpha Saidu. This night they
can talk to
me. They say during the vote time, they change code. They really change code. But I like him for one thing. In as much as they don't talk bad about Maada Bio, well, not too bad they talk about him. In as much as they don't tell me the truth, but Maada Bio will not listen him. Now they see so right now. But
big time.
At the end of in word them, it talks say in a SLPP before, in a SLPP now, and it will remain for the SLPP. They go no side. Not true. So I glad it for them that no go no say still they even way Maada Bio win. But the only thing no more na Maada Bio no say Maada Bio no good. Well, I like waiting Maada Bio they talk them be entire. He say the opposition not good for themselves and they're not good for the country. Okay. The number na mountain court, eh? Are they number 3 mountain court? Now also Alpha Saidu they bang na that day. Alpha Saidu then they up with they done. Before the pharmacy na mountain court by Kisiro Junction. Alpha Saidu then they up with it done, but you never know say na me. Hey, Alpha Saidu, the short guy. Today, no wonder. Mistakenly watch one picture. You know, say SLPP then get one sick, eh? The big one then they get one sick.
This one again.
Naked sick.
Now you make Alpha Saidu and go to court. It will talk.
Not up and bad. You see, I call this guy the speaker, the set in the parliament. Abbas, na naked boy. Minister of Local Government, na naked boy. Alpha Saidu, na naked boy. Well, you get one we don't serve the two sides when himself na naked boy. Victor Fo, himself na naked boy. The 10 way in yon been comot, it been there as I think at the 10 way been just come as deputy caretaker. And then showing in your naked boy. So I don't know no more now. Anyway, Alpha Saidu, I don't know how you address na mountain court, please. Now for send the waiting day. Anybody you ask for me self na mountain court, now that you host the this student sabi me. Now you know more not sabi me, so I feel am for you when you no sabi me. And okay, I not blame you, not be later.
I never begin any talk say he pain you. Because now they don't dry, they eat. When they talk, they monaghan. Till we don't talk. Yeah, under separating make a caretaker give employment. Trust me. The one will give you employment if not caretaker. You know my order. If not to the one will give you.
When person say you are lucky, when you get game, they are lucky the 13th SF.
That's not the other thing.
You know what Nandi simply means? It don't tell we say Maada Bio no care about that betting. I don't know how lucky I care about, including incest when Maada Bio care about now. You see, Maada Bio get sense from time Remo. I lucky one and being when they get I care about now they put near himself, including Alpha Side way don't do come back.
Confused.com.
Hey, but wait, not also in talk.
That's what it talk. That's what Alpha Side you say. Is it? And I said, because Julius Maada Bio, that impressed what people like one long time chat, man. Julius Maada Bio, you don't care about the better one them. Now the lucky people them. Now they care about Julius Maada Bio. You want Canada SLPP for Campo Motogri. Alpha Side nearly can't attack somebody.
Respect for the woman them.
Big man, big fool.
And now that make him and Prince Adin and they work together.
Yes.
Prince
Adin, they're all. He come and talk them biography.
Then the rebel.
I beg bo. Alpha Side go sit down.
For say as una hear name, una for kick come. Now they work with so. And indeed, Prince Adin we don't see now self. The way don't they do things is being he put people in down at the ground. Then get award all for that.
Let Alpha Side go sit down and listen to himself and advise himself babik. They don't go draw hope na bush for himself.
Most of una holding na Facebook and YouTube there una take them comments by Alpha Side. Alpha Side they work na the Ministry of Information and Communication. Let's show na something. Let's just show na something quick. Something una dey say P. As soon as it done in conversation, what he do next, he block the line where he can palm. He say, let forget about no more indicate we go na court. Let's just show now something quick, yeah. And let's show now all waiting a talk for tomorrow. If una not see we, let una no say na pa schedule. La take her up.
Me they also forget any my way end pan do. Na social bot. Alpha Saidu. Sheka Bundu. Abbas Bundu. Alpha Saidu.
Okay. So let's just show us something now. Quickly. Because law just add pan the court case one tell.
Before it's too late.
That's show now all thing because he say we number all the defendant for law rating. Look at a number day na ya. A number this day na soon. E dey corner ya. You don't see a number, eh? So let's take you go to the other things them. As me and Bible they talk good one, boku one. Now I come. These are the first three say. A call force. Then I say with even program, please send message. Now I say I need your name in full and your address. Now I say why is that please? Now he call back and no answer. Now I say I need to take you to court for a false post you sent to the Truth platform WhatsApp group with my name and picture on it. I am Alpha Saidu Bangura. He say now I say okay. The living prophet of SLPP. I listened to your audio and the post came from that. So why court case? Now I say let me have your name and address. You will know the rest when we get there. Now I say okay sir, I will do that after our show. But if you don't mind, I can give you the platform to tell us the audio is fake. I mean now.
He just concerned. So send me your name and address. As he just concerned, send me your name and address.
And don't go so back. He say so send me your name and address. Now say I live at Mountain Court. Can I call you? I am live now. Now he write the last one he say. I will get your name and address from your phone. Let me see exactly what is it. From your phone company. I work for MIC, Ministry of Information and Communication. Now say I know you do. I know you. Alpha Saidu, this is the Kankerico.
Alpha Saidu Lepets.
This is the Kankerico.
What's the warrant? Because now not the arrest. Now warrant straight.
It could be arrogant and arrogant.
Shameless politician. Alpha Saidu the entire don't need an asylum. They only contribute that country in box up one. Bad luck politicians there. Don't go sit down in America. No one go no anger. You see that I can't talk about Maada Bio and other people and presiding them. Make give me small attention. Even I mean Alpha Saidu, I the shame for Kasalo for Maada Bio. I see the old Mike the Allah. Dipa, the mami, Dipa, Maada Bio. Me ask the one Musa the Sidon. I wish I get that part. I don't know why they go choke and see. Don't remember what we talk about this man. Shameless man. We move, man. We move. We wait for the court. The court.
So I don't even Alpha Saidu
wait yourself.
In case una not see we, they always Sheba climb.
We wait for the court order.
And una say do ya, una left them guys and they not do bad.
We wait for the court order.
Anyway, una thank you. Alpha Saidu don't make her. They can get nice nights, nice sleep, nice rest. So I just want to say assalamu alaikum rahmatullah.
Barakatun.
Boy, a big load to go.
Plenty thank you to una all.
Somebody say I remember for in childhood days. Indeed, Mr. said na me picking days I remember. Then turn the way with the sit up na stool. Where we can done, we they call people and now the big one they follow them can help win at the stool. Yeah, working don't put on. And they tell okay, done. Then they reply we now, see done they. Anyway, and science if I for just get some fun, and just remember then 10 they also you come out good old days.
Let me thank you to una all. We don't come and listen to the program, watch, like, share, Facebook and YouTube. We really appreciate una. We honor una. Now we there. Alpha Saidu then na people that more they can do TD water and pass. He just come to get fun. Anyway, You know, some people like Alpha Saidu, Aki define it as an act. That board where they can't take the fall them. He go the follow the Alapana. He miss more than the Alapana. So now people like Alpha Saidu. Anyway, any two I talk right now, they go stand as evidence against me in the court of law against Alpha Saidu. In case where they go. Until we meet again tomorrow, we have Bible Kabla.
Wait, I know you're fine. Waiting?
Anything where they talk right now, you they talk. Then they go use that as evidence in the court of law.
Okay, so you take the rules one thing. You
Yes.
get the right for remain silent. Or else anything where you talk, they will use them against you in the court of law.
Yes. Until we meet again tomorrow, now another beautiful edition. Inside the same channel, we have Bible the stubborn warrior from the north. Tata, we love you all.
Anyway, Una, thank you very much. Before I go, one last checkup way I go do. Before I go, let's just check up. I just want for monitor something. Thank you very much to the one that always don't go and subscribe na TVS. Yeah, thank you very much. Now they get 638. But please, we want by tomorrow we will reach 1,000. Yeah, please help them for grow. Show love to your company. Despite what you they think of, in fact, they're not to politics they focus on. They focus on things them where they happen generally in the country. So please show love to them, let them go, yeah? The link then at the description box already. Until we meet again inside another lovely edition of a program. One love to we all family members. You will like, you will share, you will chat, you will comments. You will subscribe, and please, we subscribe at on slow small. Some people in the watch but they don't subscribe it. And in case you subscribe, please make sure you turn on the notification bell. So while they turn on the notification bell, we're going to update you in case Alpha Side with Bangura send in letter to we for sure we say they don't take win a court. Yeah? So until we meet again, my name nothing but Pierre, the freedom fighter. And the water look dirty safe. But we know we dirty and back. At least we'll go and make lay settle. I see him.
Yeah.
Alright, we love you all. Yes, subscribe. You always the watch we program them, but you not subscribe yet to the channel. All wait you get for do, press this red subscribe button, and then you come over here and press this bell. So the bell option, press this one with all. It don't done. It no get for cost you anything. When you do this, na sign for show say you dey support we for make we do more. Thank you for we don't help we for share this program. Yeah, God bless you.